Gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. We gotta find it, get us a share. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground. Catching the penny but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
I'll make you pay for this, Freddie Boswell. If I have to move back to this city just to hurt you, I will.
Come in, son. Sit down, son.
Are you all right, son?
Of course he's all right. We're all right.
And where have you been?
I'm late. I'm sorry.
You're always late. The bigger the crisis, the later you are. 5 children you fathered, you never saw one of them at birth. By the time you arrived at the hospital, they were cutting their teeth.
Now then, son, how much do you need to sort this tax problem out of yours?
Going to make a cheque out to him, are you?
£20,000. That's what he needs.
Right, well, give me a few days, a week maybe.
Dad.
I've sold me flat. There's enough there to sort out his problem and mine. So you'll all put your blank faces away, all right?
I don't know what to say. I'll pay you back. Every penny.
I'll give you 30 days, as the taxman said. Well, can we all continue normal life now, please?
So you'll have to live here permanently now, Dad, being as you've got nowhere else to go. Isn't that smashing?
Oh, it's great. Funny, isn't it, how catastrophe can draw people together?
My catastrophe didn't draw anyone together.
Oh, I don't know. You shed so many tears, we all had to cling together just to keep afloat.
Good on you, Dad. You're all right, our kid.
It's your approval I'm glad to hear, son. Of all my kids, you've been the hardest to get to.
He didn't approve of her, that's why.
It wasn't that I didn't approve. I mean, she's probably a very nice, very warm, very affectionate tart. But it doesn't do to judge what people are feeling, does it? I mean, when I was in America, I could never understand why Tracy chose Dwayne when she had me. I mean, I was taller, broader, more sexy than him. So he was a millionaire, but what does that mean?
You had no chance. That's what it means.
Listen, everybody, listen. I want to say something. I'm sorry to have brought all this trouble. I've no excuses. I'll pay Dad back somehow. Thanks, man. All of you for your support. It's like I always said. You can't beat family. So here's to us.
What I want to know is, where are you going to go when things don't suit you here?
Well, I've got me shed, haven't I?
I thought so. That's why you've done it up like a gym palace with carpets and chairs and a bed. She's got a club, isn't she? She'd like that. Trampolining in a shed.
Look, man, she's in Ireland.
Women like her are never in Ireland. They're always just around the corner with their big, loud mouths and up and over chests.
I don't know why we keep going on about her chest. It never broke any records for me.
Maybe we ought to discuss Lilo Lil's chest seriously, ma'am. It might help you get the whole thing out of your system.
Yeah, that is a good idea, actually. Things can get out of perspective. Maybe her anatomy is a target for your bitterness, ma'am. So if we can establish that it's all rather ordinary and that millions of women are walking around with a chest just like hers...
It's an average chest, that's all, ma'am.
Average? She could serve a 3-course dinner on it.
I don't like big chests anyway. I'd feel trapped.
Well, I must say, I wouldn't mind being trapped back...
A small one.
Look, I don't think this conversation's going the way you planned. Why don't we just forget about the subject?
Look, I'm here, aren't I, Nellie Boswell? I've chosen where I want to be. And I'll stay here for as long as you'll let me.
Let's drink to that.
I'm not pregnant yet.
Don't be impatient, Eveline. You can't boss nature about.
I'll die if I don't get pregnant soon. I'll just deliberately die.
What good will that do? People tend to stop achieving things when they're dead.
I'll go mad then.
Nobody would notice in this house.
You know, I had to wait 3 years for our Joey.
I did not have to wait 3 years for our Joey. I had to wait 3 years for you to get your act together. So all we have to do is wait for your vicar to get his act together.
So let's drink to that.
Let's drink to something. If I raise my glass once more and don't swallow, my stomach will lose its temper.
To us, the family.
To us, the family.
To us, the family.
To us, the family. and Magdalena and me.
To us, the family, and money and me.
To us, the family, and the wonders of Mother Nature.
Hello? Is that the lady who advertised for a live-in housekeeper? I'd like the job, please. I'm single, hard-working, have no ties, good references, and can start right away.
Greetings.
I'm just going for me lunch, Mr. Boswell.
Forgive me, Martina, for I have sinned.
Go on.
I have been running a successful business on the quiet. None of it was intentional.
Oh, you just woke up one morning and there it was, a successful business.
But I suppose when you have a dynamic charisma and the ability to succeed in all things tried, these little accidents happen, don't they? Now, the thing is...
I don't think you should tell me any more, Mr. Boswell.
The thing is, I've been caught by the taxman.
Say that again, please, Mr. Boswell. Slowly, precisely. I want it to wash over me and cleanse me system of centuries of aggro.
I have been caught by the taxman.
Oh, God. It's better than food, money, sex. He's been caught by the taxman. How much?
£20,000. Have no fear. It shall be paid.
You mean, no more posh gear? No more gold hanging off your wrist? No more Cartier aftershave? No more Jag?
My father has sold the flat and I'm borrowing the money.
God to the rescue again.
I shall pay it back. Every penny.
And where do I fit in?
Well, as you know, I've never drawn Social Security money for myself. I've spoken on behalf of the family. There's Grandad and there's...
Please don't give me character studies, Mr. Boswell. I've got them all in here, under the cunning-stroke-devious file.
So, my dilemma forces me to start another business.
Go on.
Organic food. My father has an allotment. We will grow and sell organic food to those who are aware of the poisoned age in which we live.
From what I've heard, an allotment will only keep your granddad fed. I've heard, Mr. Boswell. I've heard about his belly.
There is a large allotment, and the adjacent ones are vacant. We shall acquire those. Little beginnings are the foundation stones of greatness.
You want the enterprise allowance scheme?
Right, right. Not just for me. It's me and my father.
I thought as much.
How very clever you are, Miss Martina.
No, Mr. Boswell. I'm not clever. Otherwise, I would not be sitting here listening to the never-ending story of the underdog's life and trying to suss out the crap from the super crap. And having pathetic cheese and pickle sandwiches for me lunch.
Ah. Hello, Jan. It's Joey here. Listen, I want you to deliver a vegetarian pizza. Large, yeah. Salad and all the trimmings to Miss Martina. Department 64, the Social Security Office, Canning Place. Yeah, on the slate, please. Yeah, make it quick, okay? Yeah, thanks. See ya. Oh, it'll be here before you have time to say, next.
What?
You foolish agent. Inviting that girl here and borrowing the money from Grandad. You can't afford these luxuries.
I'll pay back, man.
This family is suddenly full of people saying, I'll pay back. What with? That's what I want to know.
I've sent some more poems off, and I've submitted some drawings for that devious duck book.
I've heard of miracles, Adrian. I've never heard of anybody getting rich drawing ducks.
I think it's real this time, ma'am. You know, all that stuff life is supposed to be made of.
Love, you mean? Another word for terminal idiocy.
Ah, it's a great feeling. All the heavy duties of life just drift into the background. You can feel a silly smile on your face and a glazed look in your eyes, but you don't care. It's like spending all your days lying in a hot bath.
You spend half an hour in a hot bath, you shrivel up. Anyway, she's Italian.
Leonardo, Rubens, Michelangelo, they were Italian. The Mona Lisa was Italian.
Well, what's she got to do with it?
She's a woman, that's all. A beautiful Italian woman with a mysterious smile.
She looks as if she just wet herself to me.
Fantastic. And anyway, ma'am, Italians make good wives.
They make good wives for Italian husbands. When she gets older, she'll put on a couple of stone, and as soon as you open your mouth, she'll spin you round like a top.
Now, at least she's a Catholic. Church and candles are not... God, do you have to make that noise? God, does it have to make that noise?
Hey, you're getting on Adrian's nerves.
Everything gets on his nerves. It's a wonder he doesn't fit his gob up with draft excluders so he can't hear himself breathing.
Billy, can I borrow your van again? Some kids have just told me they saw somebody unloading a piano. I want to go and see if it's mine.
And what made them tell you that?
I've been going round seizing everybody by the throats, asking them if they saw anybody nicking from outside the house, that's why. Look, here's me Rolex. If anything
Hands
happens...
to the van, it's mine, I know.
I don't like you doing this, Jack. It's not nice out there. People are bad.
Well, I'll go with you, Jack. You'll be all right, ma'am. I'll be with him.
Don't you dare say what I think you're going to say. Now, be careful, the pair of you.
Ta-ra, ma'am.
See you, ma'am.
Oh, it's no use. Can't cope with this sandwich business. I need to make proper money.
Well, maybe you would if you made proper sandwiches.
What's wrong with my sandwiches?
Well, they're not neat and tidy, Billy. Everything hangs out of them. They look like old mattresses.
It's a woman's job making sandwiches. If Julie supported me the way a wife should, we could have been rich by now.
Rich in money and poor in love. Is that what you want?
Well, it's better than being skint in both, isn't it?
You're too young to be married and have children, Billy. There's nothing more lethal than a man's body with a baby's brain.
I need a place, or a flat, or a room even. Somewhere where I can walk around naked, or scratch or burp or yawn. Somewhere where I can be on my own.
Yes, well, if you walk around naked, burping, scratching and yawning, there's one thing certain, Billy, you will be on your own.
Why is life so complicated, ma'am? It's God's fault.
Now, don't you blame God. I will not have you blaming God.
There you go, you see. It's thank you, God, for this, thank you, God, for that.
What's your matter, Billy?
That's because they're all frightened in case he loses his rag and beams us up to the kingdom of heaven.
Yes, well, if you disappear, I know where you've gone, won't I? Hello, yes.
Is that cake ready yet?
I've only just put it in the oven, Grandad.
I'm going down with terminal starvation here.
Your lunch is on its way soon. You've had breakfast and your 11s.
I'm coming round to wait for it.
Grandad!
Oh, poor Grandad. He's getting old and slow.
Isn't that cake ready yet?
You have to unscrew the hasp so that the staple comes loose.
I know how to do it. I may not know the Latin terminology.
Look, hurry up, Jack. It brings back bad memories, this place. I was divested of my dignity here.
Got it. There you are, my beauty. It's mine. It's the one.
Hurry up, Jack! Hurry up, Jack!
You must be more imaginative with your conversation, Adrian. Come on, let's get it into the van. You take that end. Push, Adrian! I'm pushing. Hold on. It's stuck. We'll have to lift it. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Now, lift.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh! Have you finished? Oh. Only all the cathedral windows have just fallen out. Look, let's leave it. I'll come back later with our Billy.
Oh, great. We got them.
Great idea, son, great idea.
Yeah, we'll try, eh, Dad, we'll try.
It's what I've always wanted, you know, son. A little bit of earth, a little bit of God's weather, up things grow. No insecticides, no pesticides. A place for butterflies. Hey, son?
And I'll do all the heavy stuff. And when they all come up, I'll get the orders, pack them, deliver them, and you can have the profits.
No, son, no.
Until the debt is paid. A place for butterflies, okay?
All right.
Hello.
I've got a job, Freddie Boswell. Not a cough and a spit from here. Live-in job it is. But I don't suppose they'd mind if I stayed out the odd night.
Well, hurry up, Jack! Jack! Oh, shut it, will you, Adrian? My heart keeps doing a party do.
Can we help you?
Hi.
Just in time, weren't we, Yizzle?
Yeah, just in time.
I was admiring the lock. You don't get them like that anymore.
Try Woolworths.
Reproduction ones.
What are you up to?
Oh, come. I was told my piano was in there. I didn't believe them. I was just leaving.
What piano?
Yeah, what piano?
The one that was outside our house. It was for sale. It got nicked. But if you'd bought it, you wouldn't know that, would you? And anyway, you didn't buy it.
Did you hear that, Yizzle? Nicked, he said. Can't have that, can we? We can't soil our name.
It doesn't matter. I've gone off pianos now. It was only 50 quid. What's 50 quid?
We're running a reputable car hire service, aren't we, Yizzle?
Yeah,
Don't bother, Yizzle. We're on the straight path. The unyielding road to respectability. In a cottage. In a field. By a river.
reputable.
I said, forget it, Yizzle. So, on behalf of Occasion Cars, we wish to settle our account. It's in there, you see.
No, it's okay. You can have it. We'll put it down to life, shall we? The luck of the draw. Some you win, some you lose. That's the way the cookie crumbles. All right.
So, now that we've settled our debts, it's not unethical to tell them, is it, Yizzle? About the candlesticks on the front of the piano.
Oh, yeah, the candlesticks, yeah.
They're the thing, my friend. They're the prize.
The prize, yeah.
The prize, yeah.
The piano's rubbish.
Rubbish, yeah.
Rubbish, yeah.
It's called knowledge, expertise, entrepreneurianism.
There's no such word, Gov.
Well, that is now, Yizzle. So, no hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
A gentleman's deal.
A gentleman's deal. And I wish you luck with it.
Such plebs, Yizzle. Such plebs. Get the sticks.
It's gone, Gov.
They had it in the van, Yizzle.
The van, yeah.
Didn't think of that, did we, Yizzle?
No, we didn't think.
It's a human thing. Dreaming, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want that cottage, Yizzle. I want that cottage!
Right. That's done.
Thank you. There's a cup of tea, piece of cake on the table.
Do you remember when you used to make cakes with our initials engraved in the icing?
You do things like that when you're young and daft.
Still talking tough, eh, Nellie Boswell? What do you think about Joey's idea?
He's a good lad. He'll pay you back. That's his way.
I don't want paying back. I mean it now.
It's nice, you saying that. You must let him, though.
Well, we'll see.
It's nice.
Right. Better get back to the grafting. Ta-ra.
Have you seen her?
Who?
You know who.
No, I haven't.
She's here, isn't she? That tart is here. I can hear her knickers bleeping.
Well, what if she is? What does it matter? I'm here. Not that I'm made to feel very welcome. It's only that look at the back of your eye that keeps me coming back.
The look in the back of my eye. Fancy talk.
You're not my husband anymore, Billy. I'm not your wife. So don't come here telling me how to run this house.
All I said was that the new chair didn't look right with the curtains, Julie.
It looks a damn sight worse with you sitting in it, Billy.
All right, you've been ages. It's the last time I'm lending you the van, Jack. Here's the watch. Give us the keys.
Right. Let's settle up, shall we? I got 50 quid from the bandits, 100 quid for the candlesticks. So, there's 20 quid for coming with me and hindering me, 20 quid for the loan of the van, 5 for petrol, 50 I owe to Shifty, and I'm home and dry.
Wow. Great.
Jack! Billy! I forgot to tell you, there's a piano in the back of the van. Joey!
You should be ashamed, all of you.
Oh, we did it for Billy, Mum.
The only thing you did for Billy was land him in trouble with you. Don't you know anything? Didn't I tell you not to get involved with anybody? Not anybody!
They stole my piano, Mum.
It's your fault.
Now what have I done? I was sitting having a brotherly chat with Joey here when suddenly they all rush in.
Well, you loaned him the money in the first place to buy the piano.
But is that not a kind act? Is it not? This is my fruit-selling hand.
And where did you get the money from in the first place? Granddad's tin?
I paid it back. I paid every penny of it back, and I bought him a packet of jelly tots with my own money.
Oh, look at you. It's like having dinner with Emergency Ward 10.
Mum's right. We should have known better. But everything's sorted now. They've got the piano back.
Well, most of it.
Nobody was really hurt.
Well, we weren't.
And we all shook hands.
Even though they were lying on the ground.
And it won't happen again. Will it?
No.
Apologies.
Sorry, Auntie Nellie.
Prayers. We ask the old Father to...
Oh, I'm sorry to intrude. Please, continue.
We ask thee, O Father, to forgive us for using this precious day to displease thee. We thank thee for everything. God bless all the children, all the little animals, and make our Aveline pregnant soon. Amen.
Amen.
Sit down, Oswald. Join us.
Well, I wanted a word with you, actually, Mrs. Boswell. Perhaps I've chosen the wrong time.
You've chosen a perfect time, Oswald. The family are all round the table. We have no secrets, unless it is too deeply personal or embarrassing.
In which case, Billy will ferret it out of you somehow.
Well, the thing is, I'm anxious about Aveline. She's locked herself in the bathroom. Oh, it's all right. We have talked through the door. She's not thinking of doing anything silly. She's just sulking, that's all. I told her I was coming to see you. I don't know what to do with her, to be honest. I expect you know what it's all about.
She said you can't make her pregnant.
Billy.
God, why have you got such a tactless gob? It's not that he can't get her pregnant. It's just that some of us get on a bike and ride it first time. And some of us fall off a couple of times.
Some of us never get a bike. Well, we've got to include all aspects if we're going to discuss it fairly.
Now, Jack isn't saying that Oswald doesn't have a bike. I mean, he's probably got hundreds of them.
Come on, let's just cut out all this rubbish and let's listen to what Oswald has to say, all right? That's if you wish to talk about it at all.
Well, there's very little to say, really. The fact is, Aveline is obsessed with having a child. And indeed, I, too, want one. I consider myself a healthy man and a caring husband, and there really is no reason why we shouldn't be blessed. It's just a question of time. But she won't consider this. To her, getting pregnant is automatic. And I feel, well, I feel blamed. And tired.
No one's blaming you, Oswald.
There's nothing wrong with Aveline. The doctor said so. I was there.
It's not always to do with that, though, is it? It's like...
You tried bikes, I'd forget it if I were you.
It's all to do with the mind. Everything is to do with the mind. If you want to get pregnant, you have to think pregnant. You have to persuade your physical body to take on your mental need. It's all a matter of application. You can do anything with the mind.
That might be so in Ireland, but here you get pregnant with your body. Your mind is usually in a stupor at the time.
Have you had any tests?
Oh.
Silly.
Oh, no, it's all right. He's making a valid point. No, I haven't.
Why not?
Well, I don't feel the need. I don't honestly think that's the problem. Apart from which, it's all too embarrassing.
It's only like getting an MOT.
If you're shy about it, we'll go with you. We, the family, will accompany you across your barren desert in your search for a fertile life. We...
Sit down, Adrian.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. That really is a kind and thoughtful gesture.
Are you taking vitamins?
No, actually, I'm not.
Evening primrose oil. That's your man. Marvellous it is. Nature's cure.
That's for ladies.
How do you know? He thinks he knows everything. How would you know?
Julie takes it.
Well, what does that mean?
It means it's for ladies. Can't Aveline take the fertility drug?
He wants one baby, not 7.
I feel so helpless. I feel like a failed human being. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why don't you pray?
Oh.
Adrian, pass this to Oswald, please.
Thank you.
Now, I think we should just all get on with our meal and stop worrying about Aveline and Oswald. They're young and healthy and they love each other.
Why don't you pray?
Let's eat. Now, I'll just ring Aveline and make sure. You carry on.
I'm not too late. Is anything left for me?
Oh, Aveline, love. Sit down.
Adrian, move over.
Hey, darling. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Put some dinner out for her, Joey.
Thanks, ma'am. Oh, I can't drink wine, Adrian.
Darling.
Of course you can't drink wine. We should know that. Now, let's eat. She can eat with us. Oh, dear God. My poor darling. How could we not have seen her pain?
Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout.
Buy it.
Sell it.
The game's getting out. 'Cause someone's stealing you a losing card.
Riding high and hitting the ground.